I am a senior this year, a business management major in Paul College, and I like to think I've always sort of been a change maker. I've always wanted to help people and for years thought of ways I could incorporate this into my profession. But it wasn't until Semester in the City, a Boston-based fellowship program offered by the Collaborative, that I began to understand what impactful change really was and who actually needs it the most. Throughout that semester, my classes challenged me to learn about real systematic inequalities and the structures upholding and enforcing them. For my fellowship, I was hosted by Family Aid Boston, a nonprofit service provider for homeless families where I worked as a project coordinator reporting to the president. By expanding my mindset on widespread social issues while concurrently putting to practice all of this new knowledge, I began to see the world in a different way. As a child, I didn't comprehend what social issues really were. But as an Asian American growing up in an almost entirely white town and state, I did recognize that I was never looked at the same as my peers were. Though I wasn't sure why for many years, I knew how it made me feel disconnected, indifferent, and I didn't want other people to have to feel the same way regardless of their distinctive qualities. This semester showed me that even with the racial based challenges I dealt with in the past and still deal with now, how lucky I am compared to so many others. The undeserved privileges I do have of being cisgender male, having financial stability growing up, and other things out of my personal control are core reasons to why I had this amazing opportunity in the first place. I know now that millions of other Americans will never get the chance I have got, and my hope is to change that. To use my inherent privilege for the welfare of other minority groups and therefore the betterment of our community as a whole. This has led me to working with the Changemaker Collaborative as a coach, mentoring several incredibly bright, like minded first year students, and as a recruiter for the program that taught me so much. I'm thankful to do these things too while continuing my work with Family Aid Boston as a paid part time employee after having worked there full time this past summer, especially with the ongoing consequences and battle against the pandemic's severe health and economic implications for homeless families.